What's going on, Jimmy? So you missed out on draft today, huh? I don't know. We'll see. I did some stuff to it, but I don't know if it fixed anything or not. We're going to find out, though. 3 different breaks. You'd think that somehow, some way, I'll know by the end. Oh, what's going on, John? All right, we'll get going here in about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes. Oh, kind of slow out tonight. Huh. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. You see that post? Nip Bitsko Super has already been pulled. This stuff doesn't even come out tomorrow, and Bitsko Super is already on eBay for $5,000. I don't know who thinks Bitsko is worth $5K. I mean, might as well add a zero and make it $50K. My thing is, stuff doesn't even supposed to release till tomorrow. How that's already out there blows my mind. Somebody obviously let it out early. You lose your ability to get product from Tops by doing that. They can figure out where it came from, and they will too. I've heard card shops getting just completely shut down by them. All right, guys. Might as well go ahead and get going on this stuff. You end up spending more time opening packs anyway. Heck, my stuff won't even show up till tomorrow. GTS won't even think about sending it to me early. Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw jumbo. I doubt. I mean, it could have. I doubt it, though. There are people that will get the stuff a day or two early, and they're supposed to sit on it and then don't. But if you're a Bitsko guy, it kind of stinks to know before the stuff even releases, you have no shot at hitting. I ought to get on here like early, like 15 minutes early, and just rip packs. Take all 6 boxes, take the time, and just rip them quick. All right, folks. Box 1. Good luck. Bichette rookie. First pack. We will have Onyx after this, and then Bowman first edition after that. So if you're here for Bowman first edition, you are early. Like a lot early. We have a Scurry jersey. Scurry jersey. There will be some Jordan, I think. I think he's in this. Base-wise. There's a Lubob. There's Jordan. And Martinez. We got Pedro. Pedro jersey. And it is Allen and Ginter, so if you get bored, we do have football on in the background. At least there is a little football on tonight. And Will Smith. Will Smith for the Dodgers. Got an auto for Will Smith. And actually, we got a Castillo behind it. Stuck to the back. Dodgers with a nice auto. Framed Will Smith. I believe we pulled a number mini in the front half, if I remember correct. I know we should at least have one rip card for sure in this side. Possibly a jumbo. Trout, big boy. Tell you what, a book would be nice. I did hit one of those a couple weeks ago. A book would be nice. Yeah, only had one, so we should get a second rip. Should have one more rip card. And then possibly a jumbo ripper, if we're lucky. I know we didn't get a jumbo in the front half. I haven't pulled a box topper auto in a long time out of anything, Jimmy. You didn't mention if I pull a Trout auto, do I get a shot at buying a black Carlos off you? Didn't look like the Trout Super was enough. Especially if we're back to Mattingly with a nice little crease in it. Maybe. Well, I figured the super wasn't enough. I figure it might have to be an auto or a super auto. Blue Bob. Alvarez. And David Price. David Price. Yamamoto rookie behind it. You're not a Rays fan, though, are you? You a closet Rays fan? Or are you just a Carlos fan? Figure there's got to be a reason you bought him. And an Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge. Figure you might be a closet Rays fan. Did you grab Celestin and Reyes tonight? I thought somebody grabbed them that I knew. There's a little Bichette mini. Well, I've got a bunch of both of them now. Like a bunch of both. And pretty sure they're both going to be in chrome, too, I believe. Gurriel. Gurriel. Oh. That's an all. And just like this stuff, I will have a bunch of it. And by the way, there is the Mattingly. I don't know if you can see it very well. That goes all the way through that little mini. Yeah, I'm wondering about Estevez Florial myself. Or Florial. I think Florial, he's still young. Young Yankee prospect. Jordan. You wanted a Jordan, you get a big boy to go with it. All it takes is for a Reyes or Celestin or both of them to turn into the next Jason. And those go from $10 spots to $100 spots overnight, pretty much. Not exactly great quarterback play there. No, exactly. You never know. I mean, Judge, you could have bought for pennies on the dollar originally, and then he blew up. And Pete Alonso, Corey gave a bunch of them away. His first Bowman rookies. He said no one ever bought him in his brace. So he just gave them away. I'm like, well, that's a very generous giveaway. Tanaka. Where's Detmers at? Oh, he's drafted by the Angels. Okay. Oh, well, then he's your next one then. Then he's definitely your next up. Well, that's why out of Elite, all the kids and stuff in Elite that I end up with, I just throw them in a box. Because, like you said, you have no clue. All it takes is a couple of them. There's a Lux rookie. To make it worth holding on to. And Dunst, professional poker player. There was a Schwarby. Hit a super of him last night. Well, nothing crazy so far tonight, Jimmy. That's a positive. Knock on wood. All cards do ship, guys, by the way. In case this is your first. Kyle Lewis. And Sinju Chu. We got Chu. Well, yeah, I mean, heck. 2009 Elite Mike Trout patch. That's still got to be worth a little something. It's got to be. A Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge. And heck, they've got some nice patches in that stuff. Probably not much back then. Probably pretty cheap. I mean, Trout stuff wasn't that expensive right away, was it? Heck, I don't even think cards got that expensive back then, comparatively speaking. I mean, heck, for $1,000, you probably could have had $1 million Trout collection. All right, guys. Box 4. We're due for something big coming up. I know it's Ginter, but we're still due for something big. Real Muto. And Lorenzo Cain. Lorenzo Cain. Wow. Great throw. Terrible catch. Right through his hands. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah. Well, it should have been a catch. And the pass interference that wasn't called was pretty brutal, too. A Garber. The Twinkies got on the board. Mitch Garber. Mitch Garber auto. All right, that's 2 autos. Should at least hit one more. should definitely have a rip card in here somewhere. And a jumbo would even be better. Well, it ain't that one. That's not a jumbo ripper. Anybody know, are any of these mini box toppers autoed? Christian Yelich. I don't know if any of those were autoed or not. Well, we're working our way through, guys. Oh, this is our bonus box. Hopefully we hit all the good rookies in this one. It'd be nice to hit one of those autoed sooner or later. I'll be interested to see how quickly your box gets to you, Jimmy, out there in California. I had stuff coming the other way that took forever. Nice Trout. That took like 2 weeks coming from California. I wonder how long it takes going that way. So this is our bonus box. Brit, baseball Brit. Oh, did it? A week? Well, it seems like most of the stuff there doesn't even get scanned in California. Lux rookie doesn't even get scanned in. It just... Because I've even asked some people to go, they're like, oh yeah, we dropped it off. But it never gets scanned when they drop it off and it sits forever. And then all of a sudden it shows up. Hey, Hudson. We got Hudson. Yeah, and Corey's coming from Arkansas. It shouldn't take that long to go from Arkansas to Cali. I would have to assume, I mean, I know it's busy and all, but I mean, heck. You would think the scanning part would be an automatic that goes through computers and stuff. I would think. Wouldn't think there'd be a whole lot to do. It goes through a computer, it gets scanned and uploaded auto. I could be wrong. Hanson, television host. Courtney Hanson. All right, well, I got one more case of this stuff. The next 2 Wednesday nights, and then I am out of Ginter.
Tuesday.
Or sorry, Tuesday nights. My wife is listening. Next couple Tuesday nights, and then I'm out, which doesn't hurt my feelings any.
No mind.
Stuff just doesn't have enough to it. Occasionally you get something big, but it's almost like you got to know somebody. All right, we got a mini. Nolan Arenado. I'm looking to get Elite Extra Edition back. Run some Bowman's Best. I do have some Ultimate, Leaf Ultimate, which I hear this year is pretty solid stuff. I do have some of that. Got a decent amount of Draft First Edition. I don't have a ton of Draft, but I got Draft First Edition. All right, guys. Last box of Ginter tonight. Last box of Ginter. Like I said, it'd be nice if there was color or something else to this stuff. If there were greens and blues and reds and stuff. I know that's not their shtick with this stuff, but it'd be nice. A little something extra to chase. Bichette Lewis combo. Lewis mini. And Trevor Story. Well, we should have a rip card in the last 2. Unless we're only going to get one in this case. How much of that did you get, Jimmy? And that stuff is rough. We've gone through, what, 10 boxes and haven't hit a good solid one yet? I mean, I think I've opened 10 boxes of black so far and haven't hit not one good auto. Not one that you'd sit there and go, oh, that was good. Well, hopefully you get some good ones. Because I haven't. I'm waiting for the good one to show up. And Teft, tattoo artist. There's an Alvarez. Asking for Alvarez. There's a little Alvarez something. Hopefully we got a ripper over here. Trust me, I've had 10 boxes. That would have been about that. Would have been 15 or 1,500 and would have not been happy for that 1,500. There it is, finally. Eloy Jimenez to 99. An Eloy Ripper. That one you might have to actually think about. Some of them you don't. That one you might actually have to think about whether you want to rip it or not. All right. So here we go. Recap of tonight's A&G. We got Teft, Story, Hansen, Hudson, Kane, Realmuto, Chu, Dunst, Tanaka, Gurriel, Judge, Price, Martinez, and Scurry. Rip card, Eloy Jimenez. Autos, we got Baseball Britt, Mitch Garver, and Will Smith. All right, so that is it. Yeah, trust me. That's the problem with Allen and Ginter. There's no guarantees. I mean, like I said, color or something would be nice. Something in that range. All right. Tell you what, we got 20 minutes before Onyx. 20 minutes before Onyx. I'm going to stay on, and I'm going to go ahead and do the random for first edition tonight. That's after Onyx. I'm going to go ahead and do that random. Let's get her out there, get her done for later. All right, folks. So if you are in first edition draft later tonight, so if you're in first edition draft, this is the random for that later tonight. I'm going to random it 5 times as always. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All righty. There is our random. Who'd you get, Joel? I didn't even see. You end up with the Tigers? Who has what? Tigers went to Brandon DeHollander, and the Orioles went to McCarthy. Who'd you get, Joel? You got the Cubbies and the Nationals. Oh. So no draft for you tonight, Jimmy, or I assume you're either not interested or weren't around. One of the two. Or do you prefer the mixers? Plus, you can only get in so many. I say that for a fact. Oakland, at least it's not Pittsburgh. And I got people whining that I didn't do a second one tonight already. Yeah, I see you, Mueller and Schmid. I see you on there whining at me. All right, folks. Here is vintage. This goes off at 10 o'clock. This probably takes me 15 minutes, so probably 10:15. So maybe 30 minutes, Joel? Somewhere in that range. Oh. I did find out Onyx, the Chrome Onyx, is going to be 400 cases, and I'll end up with 55 of them. So I'm locked in with 55 cases of Onyx Chrome version. Absolutely. Oh. And he did, I believe, send out a checklist today too. At least I think he did. He did send out a checklist. Right now, he's got 50 players. 50 players in it. They're going to have a thick stock metallic silver to 325, a gold border to 50, and a black border to 25, and then red to 5. So silver, gold, black, and a red border card. Oh. And Acuna is definitely in it, is what I'm seeing. Looks like Acuna and Alonso are going to be the... Pete Alonso and Acuna are going to be the stars in it. Bigger names. And then Rushman, Kjersted's in it. Everybody the same. Reyes, Celestin, Eric Pena. Ton of number 1 picks. Ought to be fun. Oh. All right. We are, what, 15 minutes out approximately? Crazy thing is in draft, I mean, heck, you don't even have a clue who's, other than the top 2 picks, what teams are worth having and what players are going to end up being great. Ooh. Isn't 18 one of your normal slots, Jimmy? If you're still out there. Felt like 18 one of your normal spots. 24, 8, and 18. Oh, I know. I guess thought 18 was one of the ones you tend to pick. Like 24, 8, and if one of those is gone, it seems like you jump to 18. I sit here and kind of get used to the numbers that people like. Welsh is 25 and 11. You kind of get used to the same numbers to the same people. A couple of you fight over 8 though. All right, 10 minutes. 10-minute countdown. Wow. Cowboys are just terrible. Just awful. That'd be a long, slow roll. If it was A and G, yeah, I could probably do it. Just rip the pack slow. I slow roll this stuff. I'll be done before 10 o'clock. Oh. And then draft will be next. I got a box of draft. I don't know if I can go 2 minutes on a base card. You almost have to do it anyway, or it's done in 5 minutes with only 4 cards. And it's not like there's stats on the back I can read. I don't even get stats on the back in Onyx. Well, I've got people yapping about wanting another one tonight. I need a new phone. You know, mine doesn't work well for that either, Ed. Mine's terrible about eBay. There's eBay stuff I'm always missing. Always missing. Like right there was a Carlos that ended tonight while I was breaking. It used to let me know. It doesn't do that anymore. I don't know. Schmid might be in on it too a little bit. You guys don't carry much weight, though, from what I understand. Yeah, I get Facebook stuff, but I get nothing from eBay. And eBay used to be the biggest pain in the butt because I'd get everything. And then all of a sudden it said, nope, not doing that anymore. What's going on, John? Yeah, you are a Yoshi. Yeah. This is week 1, too. Just make sure you send me the email. But yeah, it definitely is. I have over 30 cases of Onyx left. Trust me, I got plenty of Onyx. I don't know. If I feel up to it and I think enough people are awake, maybe I'll throw one more up. Maybe I'll throw one more draft up. Well, he can't even see Jason Taylor's comments on certain stuff. I think that's hilarious, too. Jason's sitting there chatting. He can't even see it. It's not 10 o'clock yet. You ought to get 300 seconds just for the name. Oh, I've seen it. It doesn't work. It's definitely a loser, unfortunately. Well, I'm not going to say it's impossible. How's that? There's enough of you around. I started what? Oh, I'm always looking online, Jimmy, see what stuff goes for what and all that type of stuff on other people. And it's a loser, unfortunately, in a full. I'd rather do full. I've got enough of it to do full. I just don't think there's enough names in it. There's just not enough players to do a full. I think if there was 100 players, even maybe 80 players, I'd have a better shot at it. Ha! Yeah, they're in the mixers that I'm doing on Facebook, John. I got, I think, 10 boxes left. I've been running them into the mixers that I'm doing on Facebook. If you remember right, I had to stink and lower. I mean, we had to do all kinds of weird stuff just to get a half case to go on Facebook. It seems like if I get over the $30 a spot price point, people balk. Yeah, I still have 10 boxes of the... Okay, John. I still have 10 boxes of black. But they're all in part of the mixers that I should have 2 boxes tomorrow night in the mixers. Normally they fill pretty stinking quick, too. I'll give them that. Oh, did you get it? Congratulations. I didn't think that was ever going to show up. It definitely went on vacation. Well, I've got mixers tomorrow night, Ed. If I don't do another tonight, it'll probably be either maybe Friday or Sunday. But yeah, I'll have mixers tomorrow night. Yeah, I don't know what it was vacationing in Detroit for a month for. If you're going to vacation, it wouldn't be in Detroit normally. What's going on, Joe? Nope. Nope, I said it would be after Onyx. I just had time, so I went ahead and did the random and threw it up. Easier just to do the random. Oh, we'll see where I'm at, Ed, when I get done. I still have a little pep in my step. I may go ahead and put one up. It's easier to throw one of those up than like a mixer or something. Mixers are tough last second. All right, guys. Hopefully you're all out there. Because here we go with Onyx. We've got Luciano. Mick Abel. A green Eric Pena to start off with. Hot box. Green Eric Pena. This goes quick. If you're up for an hour, Ed, you'll be fine. And Robert Powazen. Full name, Robert Powazen, by the way. Don't always get that with him. That's a good box right there. That's a good box right there. Encarnacion. Diaz. Roderick Reyes. Oh, wow. Jimmy's gotten hot. Roderick Reyes, Jimmy. This is a Jimmy box. And a black Esteban Florial. 2 of 5 for Florial. I think Jimmy had both those guys. Two of 5. Esteban Florial. Man, you are like a magnet, Jimmy, for those blacks. He hit a super of Trout last night. He's got a black Florial tonight. De La Cruz. Estevez. Cody Thomas. Hey, have you run? You think you said you had 5 players? Have you hit them all yet? And Amador. Amador. The names you threw at me earlier, I think you've hit at least 3 of them. Indy Rodriguez and Amador. A Christian Hernandez green ink. I still think he's got the best auto in this stuff. Christian Hernandez green ink. I don't think that auto will last like that for any length of time, so enjoy it while you can get it. Sully Matthias. If you're a Cubby fan, I would be buying his spot everywhere. Because you know that's not going to last. That'll be a rare early Christian Hernandez auto. Just my thoughts. We've got Eric Pena, Danny DeAndre, Francisco Alvarez. Francisco Alvarez. Don't hit him very often. At least I haven't. Maybe a little bit different case tonight. And Juan Thin. Another different one. Juan Thin. Probably a smart move. And like I said, you just got to know that that thing isn't going to last like that. You don't hit until week 3, Joe. You're just in this for the conversation. You're a week 3 guy. Yeah. Go ahead and say it. I'm not wrong. Cody Thomas. Castro. A red Danny DeAndre. Red Danny DeAndre. Huh. And Cody Thomas. Well, that's all right. I'm a week 3 kind of guy myself. I'm a week 3 guy myself. I did well last week. Did real well last week. I'm not expecting anything good for another couple weeks. Ledzinski, Mountcastle, a Jake Vogel. Jake Vogel. Here's one I haven't hit much of. Nick York. Nick York. I said this box is this case is a little bit different. Different names in it. Nick York. Well, we got good names. We got a Reyes on the front and Jason on the back. A Dylan McLean. There's another one that I don't see a lot of. Alonzo, I don't. If you're talking about Pete, I haven't seen many of him. McLean. Oh, there we go. That's a clean looking one too. Clean looking Lubob tonight. You talking about York, Wade? Don't hit many of them. They're all in here, though. I'm going to go through a run where there's like 3 or 4 in one case. And probably a couple times I'll do that. Lubob tonight. Pache. Diaz. A.J. Vukovic. Huh. And another dupe. Francisco Alvarez. Francisco Alvarez. Poison. Jordan Walker. Red Amador. Red Amador. And Rodolfo Castro. Rodolfo Castro. Like I said, we're 9 minutes in and we got 2 boxes left. This goes quick. I don't know. I'm debating a second one. How many people in here would get in a second box of draft if I threw it up? Do I have 10 people in here that would get in? I probably got to have at least that. Rushman. Green. Huh. Another Vukovic. And here we go. Tell Joel, if he wants torque, this is where you got to be for torque. My Mountcastle base card. Facebook draft. It's 25 a spot. 25 a random team. It normally fills pretty stinking quick. All right. I'm De La Cruz. Mick Abel. A Sully Matthias. Sully Matthias. You got a base card in. Miguel Bleis. That's another. That kid looks young, but I bet he's gonna be. He'll be a ball player. Ed does plenty well. Don't let Ed fool you. Ed does pretty well on his stuff. All right, recap of tonight's Onyx break. We did have some nice ones, and we're definitely going to have more color next week. Definitely going to have more color next week. Yeah, I didn't miss any. I told you, you're with me. I got shut out too, Joe. You're week 3. You and me. Week 3, guys. Blyce, Matthias, Torkelson, Vukovic, Castro, Alvarez, Vukovic, Lubov, McLean. Wait till I have a night where I hit 3 Lubovs. York, Vogel, Thomas, Venn, Alvarez, Matthias, Amador, Thomas, Reyes, Hoazen, Green, Pena, and Hernandez. Red, DeAndre and Amador. And black, Kasich, Florial. I don't know. Let's 10-1 his stuff. I'm just telling you what I see. I'm pigeonholing myself too. You got to know your strengths and play to them. Yeah, well, I agree, Ed, but I think we both know that's not our lot in life. Certain guys are just week 3 guys. Just the way it is. All right, guys. I didn't say next week. I said at some point I'm going to do it. I do it with everybody else. All right, folks. Good luck. Good luck on draft tonight. We've got Alvarez, Reese, Wynn, Santos, Walker, Jordan Walker, Hover, Perdomo, Burns, Hence, and Lacey, first Bowman. This is week 1, yes. This is week 1. Oh, you got that Yoshi thing out there. That's not helping your cause. Foscue, Vientos, Boyle, Zamora, Rodriguez, Mauricio, Walker, Coffee, Tucker, and Dax Fulton. Dax Fulton. I mean, the Lubov you've got might disappear with that Yoshi crap out there. We've got Meyer, Luciano, Davis, Casey, Vaughn, Edwards, Downs, Cabrera, Walker. Is that the 3rd Walker? And Ben Hernandez. Well, the card hasn't gotten to you yet. It may be missing and a deodorant stick be there, kind of thing. I wouldn't think it's great quite yet. All right. I'm almost positive. Yeah, there we go. 3 packs, 3 Jordan Walkers. If you're a Cardinal guy, that's got to be what you're looking for. Zamora, Balazovic, Blomgren, Green, Beatty, Martin, Deloach, Lodolo, Rutledge in a first. Calabrese to 150. Calabrese. 3 packs and 3 Cardinals. Now, if you're a Cardinal guy, like I said, you're thrilled to death. I don't know who's got the Cardinals, but Jason Welsh. Oh, we got a yellow first coming up. Ledzinski, Hoazen, Coffee, Dyer, Toglia, McClanahan, Britton, York, Tolentino in a first. Jared Schuster, Jared Schuster. How about them Braves getting a little love? Who's got Atlanta tonight? Dennis Schmid. Schmid with a yellow Brave. Gonzalez, Lutz, McCambly, Priester, Green, Cruz, Langoliers, Blade, Jackson, and a first, a Mason Wynn. Mason Wynn. Another Cardinal first, and this one's a sky blue. You got the Cardinals in a Cardinal box. I just want to hit an auto in this. Rumor has it the autos aren't all beat up this year. 6 or 7 packs. Amaya, Jarvis, Hernandez, Fat, Peraza, Weatherly, Rhea, Vogt, Vientos, and a first sky blue, Nick York. Nick York, sky blue. A lot of first tonight. Sky blues. Not a lot of base. Lee, Kirby, Murphy, McClanahan, Bobby Witt, Sagis, Cassis, Gorman, Krause, and Trey Cruz. Trey Cruz first. Can't complain about the Sky Blues being all first Bowmans. Taglia, Halpin, Hassel, Schmidt, Lacey, Encarnacion, Foscue, Poison, Wynn, and Spencer Strider. He's probably in here. You did the hard part, Brandon. You got Detroit. Now it's even the harder part. Actually hitting them. He's probably in here. He doesn't chat, though. I don't think he's got the chat feature. But he's normally watching. Santos, Powell, Langoliers, Shortridge, Tucker, Hernandez, Hendrick, Beater, Miller, and Zach Veen, first Bowman. Ha! Must be present to play, Dennis. Must be present to play. Roby, Schuster, Lynch, Ciani, Bush, Rodriguez, Daniels, Seminaris, Hintz, and Sammy Infante first. Wow. 0 for 3 on field goals. They need to stop trying. Detmers, Rodriguez, Nicholas, Cavaco, Dingler, Espino, Adams, Pete Crow, Britton, and Cade Cavalli. Huh. I have a decently sized recap tonight with all the first color. Nope, not that one. Santos, Encarnacion, Lofton, Vaughn, Brown, Williams, Cruz, Freeman, Britton, and Lang. There's a blue. Gill, Blakely, Vidal, Alvarez, Larnach, Tolentino, Lofton, Dabovich, Hankins, and Christian Robinson blue. Christian Robinson blue. All you need is one pack left. I wish this was more like Bowman first. If it was more like Bowman first, you're almost guaranteed one. Jimenez, Brown, Perdomo, Blakely, Haskin, Larnick, Lee, Shortridge, Liberatore, and Bryce Bonnin first. Jones, Gorman, Hancock, Bonnin, Vukovic, McClanahan, Hernandez, Priester, Halver, and Holden Powell. I don't think we've hit Heston yet either, have we? I don't think we've hit Heston. Maybe we did. Jensen, Rushman, Henry, Nicolas, Encarnacion, Norris, Gill, Williams, Gilbert, and Roby. Another box. Man. All these cards. It's all first Bowman color. There's another blue. Howard, Hoffman, Cantrell, Vaughn, Mauricio, Blade, Freeman, Balazovic, Van Eyck, and Bobby Miller. Miller, blue to 150. Brandon might quit if I can't hit him. Zamora, Drohan, Miller, Casey, Kirby, Cassis, Larnick, Baumler, Ciccone, and Daniel Cabrera. Kraus, Reese, Groom, Boyle, Ashby, Knack, Santos, McConnell, Murphy, and Petey Halpin. Well, we're not done yet. We are getting down to the nitty and the gritty. We got 4 packs left. 4 bullets. This one's upside down. And there's Kjerstad. There is Kjerstad. That's a positive. It's a nice looking one, too. Bedell, Rutherford, Reese, Seymour, Murphy, Ryan, Barnhart, Priester, and Petey Halpin number 2. Yeah, and then there's been a couple where I haven't pulled one of any of them, Brandon. Unfortunately. Bowman is almost a guarantee. Almost. This stuff has been definitely different. That's a whole other box. Wynn, Dabovich, Casey, Pete Crow, Thomas, Cabrera, Knack, Espino, Bonin, and Owen Casey. I'm hoping. I always root to pull it. I'd like to at least hit one. Oh, there's a yellow first. A yellow first. Santos, Lutz, Infante, Stott, Green, Hankins, Cassis, Bitsko, Nicholas, and Landon Knack. Landon Knack, yellow to 75. All right, guys. Final pack of the box. We've got Edwards, Hernandez, Romo, Ragsdale, Kraus, Drohan, Vientos, Williams, Wogu, and a first at the end, Solari. Solari. Sorry, Brandon. The last two boxes we hit too. I think he normally sees it. All right, base, we got Armstrong twice, Hassel and Kierstead. And I mean a literal ton of sky blue first tonight. No gold, but a ton. Sky blue, Solari, Casey, Halpin twice, Cabrera, Roby, Powell, Cavale, Infante, Bean, Strider, Cruz, York, Wynn, Hernandez, Fulton, Lacey, Blue, Calabrese, Bonin, Robinson, and Miller. And our yellows, Schuster and Knack. Yeah, I understand it, Brandon. Trust me. Mine normally isn't any better. Promise you that. All right. Since you guys are wanting another one, and since I believe there's enough of you in here that actually we can get it filled quickly, needs to fill quick. If it doesn't fill quick, I will have to move it to a different day. If I can get Facebook to work. You got to be in thread, Charlie. If you're out there, I'm putting the thread up now. You got to be the first one in thread to pick the number. I can't do it through messaging because no one would have a clue. Working on it, guys. All right, it is up. Yeah, I know. It's going to go stupid. To start with. Oh. Well, there's 478 comments so far. So I think we're going to fill it. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I am refreshing because I've always got to refresh. Believe it or not, Jimmy was the first one in. This is as quick as I go, guys. Unfortunately, I can't see what you guys are saying out there. So I got both screens up, looking.
What? You can come in here and you can talk to me. It's fine.
And if you don't get in, don't worry. I got plenty of this stuff, guys. Well, 15 boxes worth anyway at the moment. Well, I'm all the way down to Jeremy, and no one's doubled up yet on a number. Oh, there's the first one. I know. I hear you guys. I can hear you guys in your thought processes. Man, this is taking forever. But I got to go back, make sure I didn't miss anybody. And Facebook likes to just skip things in on me. Don't forget, guys, you can't have me hold your stuff for 3 weeks and combined shipping for $8.98 total. That is always an option. Always an option. I will have a ton of these breaks. So if you plan on getting in, there is always that option. Just it saves you money. I know. All right, one more refresh, and that should get us to where we need to be. Oh, I'm looking for 2 and 15 numbers. How in the world did that get there? All right, didn't want to refresh. Make sure you got your numbers, guys. Okay. So everything should be locked in, guys. Refresh, check your numbers, make sure you got who you think you have. Make sure you've got the numbers you think, because people do start overlapping each other. All right. Lutz, unfortunately, I don't think you only got one number. So I owe you for 3. I can either get it back to you or use it next time. Your call. All right, guys, get payments in once you know for sure your numbers. And we will break this as soon as I get done checking everything off. I'm working on it, guys. I am gaining on it, guys. I promise. Okay, I think I've got it all locked and loaded in. I think it's Welsh and Mueller. Oh, I think Mueller might be over on the other side. Hold on. Yeah, Mueller's over on the other side. That's what I thought. Some people pay me on my personal. Okay, so Mueller's over there. All right. Huh. All right. 15 minutes wasn't terrible. 15 minutes. I'll go back and read through some of this. Huh. There's a little bit of work that goes into it, Joel. JD, if you paid $4.49, it's $8.98. Gets you 3 weeks worth of me holding a box. What you're doing for $8.98 is you're buying a priority box. $4.49 just gets you our first class shipping, and I ship daily. If you want me to hold and combine, you buy a box because I got to be able to have something to put your stuff in, if you know what I mean. Oh, there's other nights that it isn't. Wade, you can ask our Charlie, Wade, whatever way you want to go with it. I mean, you can send lots of message. Yeah, to give you guys an idea, I've got that much extra sitting there right now. There's that much extra. So I've got a little bit of this stuff. He might be doing... he's been sick, Wade. He might be in bed. I think he's been sick for like 3 weeks. I think he's actually got COVID right now, type of stuff. So he could be in bed as well. He might not be checking much of anything. I keep getting in sooner or later. Oh, hold on. I'm opening it, but I got to do a random first. Kind of how this thing works, isn't it? Somebody should have stopped me. I give you guys one job to do. Make sure I don't screw it up. And here you are. Let me screw it up. One gig. I blame Bonnet. I think it's all Daniel's fault. Dan Bonnet's fault. Oh. I hate the formatting of stinking. Absolutely hate the formatting on Facebook. Some of the worst formatting I've ever seen in my life. Okay, I'm back. Oh. All right, here's the random. I did like that idea. Make it exciting and do the random afterwards. That would make it exciting. You know exactly who you're rooting for at that point. All right, we're set. Locked and loaded. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there it is. Read them and weep. Man, can you imagine the whining afterwards? Can only imagine. All right, so that is that. Come over here. Slap it in there. Well, everybody that's wanting Detroit might not want him afterwards. All right, so who got the Orioles? Jeremy Palmer got the Orioles. Who got Detroit? I still don't see him. There they are. Spencer. I liked 4 better. Hey, 4 was probably out there a long time. No, Joel has the Phillies. Or no, the Phillies. Tim Roebuck has the Red Sox. Tim's right there, Wade. He might trade the Red Sox with you. He might. I want Pirates. Hey, Welsh, you send me my money yet? It's the important thing to talk about. What else am I looking for over here? I don't want that. Oh, well, I don't know what to tell you. Well, you've got the Red Sox. Wade wants to trade for the Red Sox if you're interested. But it's up to you. He's been dying for the Red Sox. So I'll let you give him the option yes or no real quick, and then we'll go. All right, so I think we got everybody figured out. I think. Nobody's traded, right? All right. So here we go. We're going to try it again. All right. Hey, very first card is a Bitsko. It's got to be a good box. Cabrera, Haskin, Bailey, York, Gilbert, Wynn, Allen, Bitsko, Nicholas, and Crochet, Sky Blue. Strider, Rollison, Hancock, Workman, Hankins, Green, Van Eck, Weatherly, Powell, and a first, Nick Swinney. There he is, right on top. Torque. Sorry, Brandon. I apologize in advance for that one. Shortridge, Lacey, Phillips, Romo, Cantrell, McClanahan, Balazovic, Tolentino, and Dylan Dingler. Dylan Dingler, of all people. That guy. Sometimes they're much better off to not make the trade. Yeah, I knew it was coming. Groom, Westberg, Abrams, Ramos, Brown, Burns, Mauricio, Priester, Polkovich, and a Zamora first Bowman. Yeah, you're almost better not watching the second one, Brandon, normally. Seymour, Swinney, Roby, Taglia, Horn, Walker, Nico, Casey, Amaya, and Justin Foscue first. Torque. By way of Vegas, Chicago. It's probably going to take some detours. Ooh, we got a blue first coming. A blue first. Fulton, Groshans, Schuster, Larnick, Mitchell, Canario, Little, Lynch, Cower, and Patrick Bailey. Patrick Bailey for the Giants. Well, at least you got the number one pick, Brandon. You got that going for you. Bush, Cower, Veen, Ryan, Reese, Espino, Vientos, Rutledge, Jarvis, and Tyler Soderstrom. Soderstrom. Sky Blue. Nah. They need to trade him for Blake Snell. Torkelson, we need a catcher. Torque for Blake Snell. Hancock, Schuster, Little, Vaughn, Keith, Allen, Amaya, Perdomo, Vukovic, and Nick Gonzalez Gold. Well, Scott, you asked. You did ask early. Nick Gonzalez Gold. He could be. He could be. We'll teach him. Oh, no, we can teach him. Kirby, Hendrick, McMahon. Have you seen our catchers? Ramos, Jackson, Taglia, Lee, Deloach, Weatherly, and Daniel Cabrera, Sky Blue. You've seen our catchers. We could train Torque to be a catcher. He couldn't be any worse than what we've got. Seymour, Knack, Torque, York, Torque and York, Wells, Ledzinski, Downs, Freeman, Drohan, and Ed Howard, Sky Blue. What's a waste of time, Joe? So the way this stuff rolls, it seems like you either get none or you get 2 or 3. Good old tops. Glowinski, Solari, Jung, Strider, Britton, Burns, Thomas, Rhea, Blomgren, and Logan Allen. I'm telling you, it's worth it. I'm saying he can just go back there and learn to just catch the ball a little bit. At least he can hit. Our catchers couldn't hit 100. Fulton, Shortridge, Santos, Rodriguez, Acker, Veen, Seminaris, Klein, Crochet, and O'Neill Cruz, yellow. Pirates box right here. Pirates box. Well, we've been on for over 2 hours tonight, guys, and it didn't go out. Henry, Williams, Rhea, Freeman, Bush, Palmer, Cruz, Liberator, Pete Crow, and Emerson Hancock, Sky Blue. A Soderstrom, Foscue, Hose, Beatty, Lutz, Jason, Luciano, Cruz, Vientos, and Tyler Freeman, Sky Blue. Robinson, Knack, Hassel, Little, Lang, Deloach, Encarnacion, Fulton, Wynn, and Quinn Cotton. Well, we haven't hit a certain Oriole yet either. We are due on him. Hopefully we get Kiersted at some point. There's a gold. Another gold. Bitsko, Jason, Cotton, Beatty, Westberg, Hall, Kraus, Howard, Langoliers, and a gold. Ian Seymour. Good old Ian Seymour. No clue who he is. Other than he's a lefty. Huh. Another yellow. A lot of color in this one. Gonzalez, Cruz, Blade, Crochet, Adams, Jensen, Miller, Ciccone, Leaves, and Alex Santos yellow. That's a whole lot of booing out there, guys. That's a whole lot of booing for somebody I don't even know who he is. You lost me, Joel. What was that? Julio, Zamora, Powell, Witt, Dyer, Larnick, Franklin, Prater, Parker, and Austin Hendrick. Austin Hendrick, Sky Blue. Four years from St. Louis for him. I'm lost. Sagis, Schmidt, Ashby, Halpin, Garcia, Daniels, Gill, Lofton, Jimenez, and Connor Phillips, Sky Blue. There's definitely more color this year than from this than Bowman. More Sky Blues and stuff. That's for sure. Huh. We don't trade them all. Just the overall number, just the number ones. There's an orange and a Hassel. And it's a first Bowman orange. Well, Bitsko, our number one, had shoulder surgery. So, something like that. Lee, Bass, Ciccone, Adams, Goss, Poison, McMahon, Fat, and Austin Hendrick orange for Cincinnati. Who's got them there Reds tonight? Who hit an orange first? Well, Yoshi's got an orange. That'll never make it there. I see more deodorant in his future. I see more deodorant in his future. Another yellow, guys. Another yellow. Vaughn, Espino, Criswell, Klein, Jackson, McCambly, Santos, Witt, Blade, and Trevor Halver. Trevor Halver. Yeah, that guy. Yankees. Well, you got a couple Jasons and a yellow. That's got to be worth the Yankee spot, I would have to think. Ed, you can't say I never hit anything. No, you don't have the Yankees. I'm looking at it. Ed's got the Yankees. Hernandez, Dingler, Duran, Zamora, Wagyu, Reese, Burleson, Cavalli, Bishop, and Austin Wells. You're just going to get deodorant anyway, Dan. What's the difference? We got blue coming up. Blue. Gorman, Gonzalez, Lang, Tucker, Cantillo, Meyer, Langoliers, Edwards, Carter, and Nick Garcia. Huge night for the Pirates tonight. Wow. Scott, my goodness. Cleaning up with Pittsburgh. Huh. You got a woman standing next to you. She'll be happy to let you know that. Ciani, Cruz, Henry, Garcia, Prater, Goss, Fat, Lang, Boyle, and Lodolo. Yeah, they're not normally quiet. They'll let you know. All right. Where was that yesterday? Honestly, these boxes showed up today, so they were in USPS's custody. Well, for not having much color in the last one, we definitely had more color in this one. Absolutely. And no Hurstead in this one. You either get Keston or Torque. You don't get both. Jason twice. Hassel twice. Pete Crow and Torque twice. Sky Blues, we got Soderstrom, Foscue, Zamora, Dingler, Swinney, Crochet, Allen, Howard, Cabrera, Hancock, Phillips, Hendrick, Wells, Blue, Bailey and Garcia, Yellow, Cruz, Santos, and Halver, Gold, Gonzalez and Seymour, and Orange, Hendrick. All right, guys. Of course, I brick tested. It's one or the other, looks like. All right, that's it. We got 2 boxes in. I did my best. My back is barking. It's like, you got to get up. You're killing me, dude. All right, so that's it for tonight. I will catch you guys tomorrow night, 9 o'clock. What do we got tomorrow night? We got update tomorrow. I will have some mixers starting at 6:30. You're in here, you know. 6:30 mixers tomorrow night. All right, have a good one. We'll catch you tomorrow.